Good morning, my dear subscribers. You're welcome to Sunlight Grant channel, where we give you the latest of the UAAG disbursement funding. In case you're new on my channel, please don't forget to click on the notification bell and subscribe. In case we drop new videos, you'll be highly updated. Thank you.
Assessor, a worthy helper for us or to us. So please, I want to advocate that any fortunate subscriber in the grant community that benefits from this pioneer and government NGO disbursement, please should be their brothers or sisters keeper. Let us extend the hand of love to those in the community who couldn't subscribe for the government or pioneer NGO. Please, there are many of us indeed that could not subscribe for that because of apprehension or because of past experiences. We have been in the grant community and none has disbursed. Having in mind that let the ones we subscribe disburse first before we look into another. And some of us doesn't have the kind of money to even subscribe, those who are willing to enter the government or pioneer NGO. For me, as somebody domiciled in Abuja, knowing what's going on here, I know that the pioneer and the government or the government NGO is real. Yes, that was when it came to light. Full light was when the government is asked to return the money they collected from the grants, which they did on or before the 29th of January. So within that period in January, the government and the pioneer NGO became evident that the government personnel started registering. More NGOs came on board, in short, to register under the central bank directly. So that forms what is called this pioneer or government NGOs. In order to mop out or mop up the remaining money that these government officials took from the grant, which they have returned or which they are returning. So the government or pioneer NGO came to be. People started subscribing. And people that call me on that regard, I tell them, yes, there is something like government NGO or pioneer. It is real. They will disburse. But people that call me lately, like from towards ending of February and this time around, about subscribing to the government NGO, I told them it's 50-50. You can get it or you may not get it because of late registration. And then the people selling the slots want to use your money to hold body. And then after, when your subscription didn't go through, they can refund you your subscription money because they themselves are subscribers to the grant which they will benefit. That is the government and pioneer NGO. From there, they will balance you your money. It won't go as long as you have your proof of payment. And I want to remind everyone in the grant community that subscribe for any grant at all that has proof of payment that their money should never go down the drain. If they don't, anyone that did not receive disbursement will bring litigation against the people they subscribed through. No one will go scot-free. They will pay the monies they collected from the community that didn't go, that were not disbursed to. Yes, no money will be lost. I can assure them. Lots of freedom fighters and litigators will come on board during and after disbursements. So no problem. So I'm just pleading for people who will be successful or will be successfully disbursed to in this week hands under the pioneer or government NGO. Please do well to assist those who were not able to have that opportunity. Your friends and well-wishers and fellow comrades in the grant community, when a person wants suffering, who may not, be patient, or who may not be patient enough to wait because of the problem they are in, financial difficulties, to wait before until UAAG, Theophilus, St. Rita, and Supreme start their disbursements. Please give a helping hand. That is my plea. And I want to say again that if there is no form of disbursement whatsoever in this month, after this month of March, and there is no, and the pioneer or government NGO couldn't drop, and no grant is disbursed in this month, my dear community, I want to say to us that it is time for action. They won't seize our money any longer. They won't keep it delay it any longer. We will come all out. Go and meet your grant handlers. Any grant handler we meet, or even their agents, let them hold them on the neck. Let us shake the table. I advocate that we begin to shake the table from our angles, and let us make the noise. Let the government hear us. Let the people that are in charge of this grant see that we are not keeping quiet. We can't remain docile anymore. We know where the grants are now, in the central bank and in the accounts of the grant handlers, though not their fault that the grant has not been disbursed. But we are going to apprehend them, shake them, give them no rest until they themselves gives the central bank or the IMF no rest until our grants are disbursed. We will begin to shake the tables by all means, whether by way of litigation, taking them up, making sure that they don't rest. And then even the CBN governor or even the IMF, they are all humans, they are not spirits. They are there. Can meet them in Abuja. Let's shake them. Let's disturb them. If there's nothing like, if there's no any kind of disbursement from this week till the end of this month. As from April, let the Royal Rumble begin. Let us shake the tables. Let us make the noise. Our monies are there. We have known it's no longer, against or pain of deception or a lie that the grants are available. Our grants are available. No contention about this. The money, the grant money is there in the central bank. So we know it is there, and then we cannot allow it to be further delayed. Every process has been completed. The government has handed over to CBN and the IMF. We will shake the table if they don't disburse any form of disbursement from this week and after this month. Let us prepare. Anywhere you see the person is subscribed to, hold the person, jack him up or her up. Let the noise, let there be shaking everywhere so that they can release our money forthwith. That's my own advice. Yes. But I thank God Almighty, it won't go to that level. I'm just saying for security reasons, in case there is further story or delay, we can't relate it anymore. There won't be just a human factor. And we're going to move that human factor. God Almighty have done it all for us. Let us not remain docile anymore. Let's apprehend and wale the people that received our money, whom we subscribe through, until we get to the grant handlers, until we get to the IMF and then the central bank. So our money can come forth without further delay. I thank you very much. That is exactly what I want to bring to the community. And I want to use this opportunity also to thank sincerely my co-admin in the platform, Comrade Polo, Akuriri, you know yourself, I sincerely do appreciate you, my beloved brother. You have been holding in brief for me since my sabbatical, unforeseen sabbatical, when I was off from the social media since early January till date. You have been holding forth for me, and I see your struggle. I've been interacting every day. We encourage each other. We speak on daily basis, and I see what you are doing. I appreciate you, my brother. May God Almighty continue to reward you now and always. And and you won't lose your reward. God Almighty bless you. We're going to work together until death do us part. Thank you, my brother Polo Akuriri. God bless you. Thank you, my fellow subscribers and comrades, for giving me this second audience. I sincerely love everyone with the love of Christ in my heart. Both the oppositions and the friends joined. They are all for good. I greet everyone. God bless us all. Have a wonderful, glorious, eventful week. Good afternoon. There is nothing you cannot do, protocol breaker. There is nothing you cannot do, Jehovah overdoer. I have tested out your love. I have seen your mighty works. Mountain mover, Jehovah, on your money, man. There is nothing you cannot do, protocol breaker. There is nothing you cannot do, Jehovah overdoer. I have tested out your love. I have seen your mighty works. Mountain mover, Jehovah, on your name, man. Oh my God. There is nothing you cannot do, protocol breaker. There's nothing you cannot do, Jehovah overdoer. Oh. I have tasted of your love. I have seen your mighty works. Mountain mover, Jehovah, on your man. Wow. Good afternoon. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Wherever you may be hearing my voice right now. I know there are many people in other countries that may be going through that are in the grant community. So please accept my love greeting in this Sunday afternoon here. Today is 16th March 2025. My name is Comrade Chief Admin Andy Bright, coming your way in this blessed Sunday morning and the new week of glorious events in the grant community. I want to come with the peace of God and the love of Christ in my heart this afternoon. I bring love greetings to everyone in the grant community hearing my voice this afternoon. Yeah, I am also the protocol officer of the Gideon Army Warriors movement, an agitators movement in the grant community or pressure group. Yes, I thank you, my fellow comrades, for giving me the audience right now today. I've been away out of the community, out of the social media since the year began. This year 2025 began since early January. Yes, because of a WhatsApp issue I was having, I could not connect back until today. So I thank my God that finally I was able to bounce back to the social media since yesterday. I want to thank God for that privilege of being out, yes, because it saved me of many distractions online, gave me the ample opportunity to concentrate on my mission here in Abuja. I thank God for his faithfulness. The main reason why I'm coming our way today is for Thanksgiving purposes, just to give thanks to God Almighty and to my fellow faithfuls in the grant community. As we all know, the Gideon Army left for Abuja last year from the social media live to be with the grant handlers and to find out what is going on live in the grant field at Abuja. Since October, we have been here up till now because I said I won't come back to my base until the grant is or disbursed. I thank my God Almighty that we are almost at the end of this struggle, because this week is going to be a remarkable week. So I just want to bring my appreciation to those concerned, especially to God Almighty, who have led the Gideon Army thus far. This is our week of promise. I want to refresh our memory before the Thanksgiving to my fellow faithfuls. We all know that the Gideon Army was formed in August last year, 2024, when there was the need for us to jump out from the social media to come and see what the grant handlers are telling us, to come and meet up with them physically in Abuja and to see what they are telling us. And so in August last year, I started putting up the platform where every concerned comrade will come and they deliberate and bring, the ideas and way how we can jump out of the social media into the grant field. And by the special grace of God, we created platforms on that movement. And so each time we had meetings online, and people thumbs up and share their views and their way out and ideas on how we can come together.